Every game begins the same way.
Hey there, Birdland, it's me, your passionate Orioles host, directly from my YouTube channel. Before we dive into the latest and hottest news I have for you, a quick and direct request. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. It's the best way to ensure you receive all the in-depth analyses and breaking news about our beloved O's. Don't miss a single play! Now, my friends, get ready because the news I bring today is one of those that makes you jump out of your seat and applaud the genius of our front office. I've been informed by my most reliable sources, and the information is fresh, straight from the heart of baseball. The Orioles have just completed a strategic trade with the Chicago Cubs, and this move has the potential to shape the future of our infield. According to what I've gathered, and Francis Romero has already provided some details, the Orioles are acquiring infielder Wilfred de la Cruz, a raw gem of only 17 years old, in exchange for our pitcher Andrew Kittredge. I know some of you might be thinking, Kittredge? But he's an experienced arm in the bullpen. And yes, he is. But as I always say, baseball is a game of chess. And this move, my friends, is a masterful one. De la Cruz is a name that, for those who follow the international scene, already shines brightly. He was the standout of the Cubs' 2024-25 international signing class, receiving the largest bonus of all players, no less than $2.3 million. That alone says a lot about the potential the Chicago organization saw in him, and what the Orioles now see as a very high return gamble. My internal sources confirmed to me that the decision to pursue De La Cruz was not random, but rather the result of deep scouting and meticulous analysis. The Orioles front office, always with one eye on the present and another on the future, identified generational talent in him. He was ranked as the 19th prospect in the Cubs system by MLB Pipeline and 20th by Baseball America, which is already a remarkable feat for someone so young. And his numbers in the Dominican Summer League, even in just 27 games, are impressive. A .262 AVG, a stratospheric .482 OBP, and a .417 SLG. These numbers demonstrate a plate maturity that is rare for an athlete his age, especially at a competition level that already demands a certain refinement. He not only gets on base frequently, but also shows the ability to hit for extra bases, with 9 doubles and 2 triples in his brief stint in the DSL. What caught my attention the most, and what I heard from scouts I spoke with, is that he is a wiry switch hitter with broad shoulders and raw power that will continue to develop significantly. Evaluators expect him to reach above average power over time. There is naturally a concern about swing and miss due to his long levers, which might lead to some strikeouts, but the same scouts emphasize that this is something that can be adjusted over time and with proper training, with the evolution of his coordination and strength. The projection is that he will settle into one of the left side infield positions, be it shortstop or third base, and that is music to my ears, considering the need for depth and talent in key positions for the coming years. Imagine De La Cruz developing his game in our farm system, alongside other young talents we have, absorbing the development culture that has brought us so many fruits recently. This acquisition reinforces the Orioles' philosophy of investing heavily in high-ceiling prospects, especially those who show potential to be impact players in MLB. Kittredge was an important piece in our bullpen, a 35-year-old veteran who brought stability and experience in crucial moments, with a 3.45 ERA and 31.1 IP this season after starting the year on the injured list. He signed a 1-year contract with a club option for 2026, which made him an attractive asset. We thank him for his contribution and wish him success in Chicago. However, the value of a prospect like De La Cruz, with his potential to become a generational star, is something we cannot ignore. It's a move that looks to the future with a clear and bold vision, prioritizing young talent and long-term development over immediate impact. The recent trend in baseball is that teams that build their rosters from a strong farm system with continuous flow of talent have more long-term success, and the Orioles are following this playbook meticulously. We've seen this with the rise of our own talents in recent years, like Adley Rutschman and Gunnar Henderson, And this trade is further proof that we are committed to maintaining this pipeline of young stars reaching MLB. I believe management is aware of the risks, of course. Every prospect has a degree of uncertainty, but the potential return here is simply enormous. What excites me most is the confidence our front office has in its ability to develop these talents. They see something special in De La Cruz, something that can become a cornerstone for our team for many years, perhaps even the next infield star alongside our current pillars. For the O's and Birds out there, this news is a clear sign that the competitive window is wider than ever. We're not just competing now, we're building a lasting empire. Our organization's ability to identify and attract high-level international talents like Wilfred De La Cruz demonstrates the strength of our scouting network and our front office's commitment to building a sustainable and winning roster. The impact of this decision, while not immediate on the main field, will be felt in a few years, when De La Cruz, hopefully, will be defending our infield at Camden Yards and tearing it up at the plate. Stay tuned, Birdland, because our team's evolution is continuous and exciting. This trade isn't just about one player leaving and another arriving. It's about the vision, strategy, and commitment to bringing a championship to Baltimore and keeping it here for a long time. It's about every play, every attitude, every decision that brings us closer to our ultimate goal. The direction the team is taking is to build a roster that not only competes for playoffs, but will be a dominant force in the league for a decade or more. This is the kind of move that solidifies that vision and gives us even more reason to be proud to be an Orioles fan. To summarize, the acquisition of Wilfred De La Cruz in exchange for Andrew Kittredge is a risky move, yes, but with enormous potential rewards. It's a calculated gamble on the future, a belief in raw talent, and our organization's ability to turn him into an MLB star. It's the continuation of a strategy that has proven successful so far, focused on accumulating young talent and developing internally. And you, Orioles fan, what do you think about this move? Do you think the sacrifice of an experienced pitcher in exchange for a high-level prospect will be worth it in the long run? Leave your opinion in the comments below. I want to know what Birdland is thinking. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more quick updates and in-depth analyses about everything happening with our Baltimore Orioles. Let's do this together, the O's!